What is up, everyone? Rob here with Shark Talk Nation, and just a very awesome day. Spring training baseball was back. A lot of games were canceled, but still a lot of baseball to be watched, a lot of players to look out for. Before we get into this video, it was recommended to do a top 5 worst MLB jerseys that I think personally. It is a subjective video once again, but I want to remind you guys that tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Noah and I will be going live previewing the NL Central, spring training outlooks, etc., free agent signings. We're going to be talking about Brock Holt as well. So, hope to see you all there, but let's dive into the video. So, starting off with number 5 for worst MLB jerseys has got to be the Tampa Bay Rays. They're a very, very good team, but I'm just not a fan of their jerseys. I really like their 1999 Tampa Bay Devil Rays jerseys when they had like the rainbow colors and stuff like that, but ever since, I think it was 2007 or 2008, correct me if I'm wrong, that's when they rebranded and just became the Rays. And ever since then, for their home jerseys, now these are just specifically home jerseys we're talking about in this video. Their home jerseys are just very bland, very boring. Just says Rays across the chest with a little beam of sunlight. Just not a big fan of this, to be honest with you. I would like to see them use their alternate jerseys, the powder blue, that they used to have. I think it's a spring training jersey actually, and then they have their dark blue alternate jerseys as well. But their white base home jerseys, just not a big fan. Number 4, the Kansas City Royals. I used to love these jerseys, but they've just started to be outdated a little bit, in my opinion. The Royals really need to figure out how to rebrand themselves just a little bit. There's a lot they could do with that, being the Kings, the Royals, stuff like that. I think it'd be kind of cool if they implemented a gold jersey, and that would just be something different than all MLB teams. Just having a white plain jersey with blue lettering, not outlined or anything like that. It's just kind of bland, to be honest with you. I did like their World Series champion jerseys that they wore, I believe, in the start of the 2016 season, where their numbers were gold. That was pretty cool. If they could go back to that, then things could be different. But for right now, they're number 4. Number 3, the Cleveland Indians. I used to love their jerseys when they had Chief Wahoo on with their hats and everything like that, but obviously I understand that there is scrutiny and talks about racism and everything like that. So I completely understand for MLB to rebrand. I do think though it's just boring, right? It just says Indians or Cleveland across the chest with a C. And the C isn't like a Cincinnati Reds C or a Chicago Cubs C. It's just the most basic C logo you could possibly find. So I think this definitely has to go. I think the Cleveland Indians could do better. I think it'd be cool if they used a cream base jersey, right? We know the San Francisco Giants did that, and the Twins do it as well for their alternate jerseys. That would be something cool if Cleveland can do something like that. Number 2, the Seattle Mariners. One of the worst home jerseys ever. I don't know why, but they just haven't changed. Maybe if they change their jerseys up, they'd make the playoffs. But they're just so ugly. That dark blue with the teal, it just doesn't work for me. And their logo is so basic. You look back at their throwback uniforms, they're beautiful. They're tremendous. I really think they need to rebrand and go back to that because it just does not look pretty. It doesn't sit well with me. And seeing their uniforms maybe 27 times out of the year when they play my Oakland Athletics, just not a big fan. Just very bland jersey. And number 1, your World Series champions, Washington Nationals. Now, their blue jerseys that they wore throughout the postseason, fantastic, absolutely fantastic, but their home jerseys are so ugly and hideous. Just a W, a Walgreens W, and it's just so ugly. The block lettering does not sit well with me. I understand the red, white, and blue, but why not just do the W with the American flag like they do for their alternate jersey, right? That'd be pretty cool. But their home base white jerseys are just so ugly. I can't even stand to look at them. I'm glad the Nationals wore their blue jerseys the entire playoffs because they got good mojo, right? When you have a good run, you never stop wearing them. So we saw that with the Cleveland Indians as well in 2016. But the Washington Nationals, they just got to figure out something to do with their jerseys. But those were my top 5 worst MLB home jerseys, I should say. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment below if you disagree or agree with me, and hopefully see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time to join Noah and myself for the NL Central preview. Take care.